much space there, but bro, when this drums hit come in, you're like, what? Yeah. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel with Ellis, and today, damn. You see new quality as well? Ooh, you know the vibes, Anyway, today in this video, I'm going to show you how to make crazy dark beats for Chief Keef like Akachi and Young Malcolm from scratch. And as always, if you don't know already, the Cryptic multi-kit is out now, link in the description. Easy, one of my best kits yet. It's actually got like 4 kits in one. I'm also working on some new kits right now, so stay tuned. It's some stuff that I think that you lot will really actually want. Stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed learning anything from this video, be sure to go leave a like and subscribe. And let me know what you guys want down below. I've actually been seeing recently, we've been hitting 200 likes quite consistently, so I think I'm going to boost it up to 250. So if we hit 250 likes in the video, be sure to go follow up with another one of these. Without further ado, let's get into it. Anyway, as you can see here, we're in FL Studio, and this is a sample that we're going to be breaking down. As you can hear from that, crazy Chief Keef vibes right there. Got the horns, everything in there. But yeah, let's just start straight from scratch from the first sound. This is quite similar to my TM88 tutorial. This is the sound right on its own with no effects. Pretty much, if you've heard any sort of hard Chief Keef song like this, it always has that sort of bounce with the horns. When I made this, I literally just did a D sharp minor chord right here, D sharp minor, F sharp, the A sharp. But all I did was I removed the third, like I do on a lot of these tutorials, and then I brought this third up an octave, and I brought this down. Right, so for example, I'm gonna show you how simple it is to really get this bounce. I'm gonna get a normal F sharp minor chord right here. Quite simple, right? Remove the third, bring this up an octave. And then when you've done this, as you can see, there's always this note here, adds that sort of dark vibe, and this is always going to be in this scale. For example, I do this, and I bring this down or something, like 1 semitone. You know, it's already got that sort of dark vibe. If you want to create that bounce, that sort of Chief Keef bounce, have this, but have some little bouncy parts in between. Like here, for example, bring this down, do this, bring this up, this. Or like, I do this. And then after that, I'd add some root notes right here as well. You can change the semitones. So it's really just building off of this. As for the second sound, it's the same VST, and it's for the brass section. And this is what that sounds like on its own. As you can hear from that, it's pretty much the same thing, but it's just played on different notes. And I added this in specifically because of the frequencies that it's in. It has a lot of more like low mid frequencies that really makes it sound a lot more full. And the second sound, I put on a stereo shaper, so it really does make it sound wider. If I play them both together, for example, you know what I mean? It kind of just makes it sound a bit more juicy and, you know, more full sort of thing. As to the next sound, I'm actually using a sort of like harp sound or keys, whatever it's called, and this is what that sounds like. This is just like a sort of arpeggiated sort of sound. For effects as well, as you can hear, it has that sort of dark, lower sort of tone playing, and that's from halftime. So I put in a halftime 1 bar, I went to this band right here, and then I just brought it down like that, and literally you can hear the high point. As for the next sound, whereas this is what you hear in like a lot of these Chief Keef sort of beats. This is the exact preset. As you see right here, it's called Analog Aliens MF from the Art Multi-Layer section. I brought this up. And then as for the last sound, right here, I've opened up Expand 2. And I used this for the Pizzicato preset. I made this pattern right here, and I played this in. It's quite similar to that harp sort of key sound that I played earlier on. Really, when I made this again, I'm just trying to find rhythm. So as for effects on that as well, there's nothing on there. I literally just boosted some of the highs and took out some lows. So I literally just wanted it to be in the high sort of mid frequencies. And after that, I added this sound, which is from the Rev 2 synth right here. But yeah, this is what that sounds like. It's just a normal sort of synth hit. As for effects on that as well, I put on a Juno 6 chorus, and I put on a reverb, fruity phaser, and a fruity chorus, and also an EQ right here just to take out all the low end. And to finish it off, I put on a normal low end piano sound, which everyone's probably heard. I don't even have to play the rest, like you've definitely heard that. As always, I export it out, and as for the master channel, I put on an RC20 retro color and EQ right here as well, just to boost some highs, some high mids, and some mids. A mid-side matrix right here, which makes it sound a bit more wider. A virtual mix track just to compress the sound with an EQ, take out some of the lows. And after you've got that with the piano as well, you get a Chief Keef sample. Off. No, that would have been so good. Now as always, it's time to cook up. We're back. Right, so also, for all you producers that think I'm tiny as well, like, come on. I'm telling you lot, 6'5", 6'5". Right, I know you lot might be mad, yeah? I've already cooked out this beat, I'm just gonna break it down, but I'm telling you, this is hard. Like, first of all, I've got this clap sound. I actually layered that as well with another app as well. Hats right here. As for this roll right here, as you can see, I literally just went and put a separate here, opened up the paint brush, and literally just did this. Allow it, yeah. I know the meat riding on this one is gonna be crazy, but hear me out, hear me out. I got this open out right here, sound like this. And what I did was I changed the shift all the way to here because Catchy himself, he always does this with his open hats. It's his sort of signature thing. Like how it's kind of a bit off time. Just normal spins 808 from my Havoc drum kit. If you haven't copped already, come on, man. Second drum kit's on the way as well. It's in the works, it's in the works. I'm telling you lot. Telling you. As for the next sound right here, the 808, this is what that sounds like. All I did was I just turned it up and I played these notes in. I put on this Zavox, which, yo, because this is like an old thing, a proper old thing. This is what that sounds like. This normal sort of south side bell. Hard. And to finish it off, I put on the signature reverse hat, which is only available in the Havoc drum kit. So that sounds like. Listen to this here, the intro. Lost. Oh, you hear that? I mean, there's so much space there, but bro, when this drums hit come in, you're like, what? Yeah. Literally making this took like an hour max to make the beat and the sample is that quick. So yeah, that's how you make hard, dark beats like a Catchy and Young Malcolm for people like Chief Keef from scratch. If you enjoyed learning anything from this video, be sure to go leave a like and subscribe. And let me know what you guys want down below. I'm trying to hit 10k before the end of this year. If we get 250 likes on this video as well, be sure to go follow up and do another one just like this. If you haven't got it already, Crypto Multi Kit's out now, and I'm working on 2 kits right now. One of the kits I know you lot are gonna like because you lot ran up the last one. And the second one I haven't really seen that much, so be sure to go stay tuned for that one. Follow me on Instagram at ellislostbeats. See you in the next one. Peace.